Yeah, we gonna get transparent because I'm gonna be honest with my supporters. So if you rocking with me, you supporting me, leave a comment below what you think. Was that a bad investment? I don't think so. I took a $25,000 loan out and I flipped it 3x, 4x my money. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all, give y'all the whole rundown, what I did, my strategies was this, and how you can possibly do the same thing too. It's probably not what a lot of people are thinking, but hey, game is game. So y'all can see right here what we got is this is my student loan balance. Yeah, my student loan balance. You might not get approved for a lot of loans, but one thing they gonna approve you for is for a student loan. You gonna get that. Like I don't know about anything else, business loan, but you gonna get a student loan. This is my personal student loan that I'm showing y'all right here. I can go ahead and refresh that, so I'm not lying. I can see my interest rate. I actually gotta pay this. I actually gotta pay this in like 10 days. Probably gonna pay it today. But my first loan, majority of these loans from Loyola University. Those and these last two from Bowie State. Because we was making sure we're gonna graduate. So yeah, just wanted to show y'all this so that I'm telling the truth and I ain't capping. I try to keep it transparent on the channel. So that's my loan balance, not $25,000, but it's $23,874.81. So I went to a little backstory for me. I went to Loyola University, Maryland for 2 years, my first year of college, first 2 years of college. And then the pandemic, I transferred to Bowie State. I just realized, they were still trying to make me pay for housing and full tuition while we was remote. And things were just adding up. Every year the tuition would go up. People get you, these colleges get you in, they give you a good scholarship, but then you gotta, one, keep your grades up, to upkeep it, and then two, every year the tuition go up really. So I mean, you still paying a lot, like at the end of the day. Yeah, so Bowie State was actually a better option for me after I understood that and it clicked for me, and then I'm gonna have to pay these loans back. And I will still need a job, career that pays, that can pay this off, because it is an investment, and if you're taking a loan out, you want to return on investment. I'm a business guy. I want to return. If I'm taking out debt, not all that is bad, but you gotta know how to play it right. I'm not gonna take it through that loan out for a car, but I take it out for my education to teach me. But yeah, so we're gonna keep it as short as I can. Y'all see the loan? Y'all see the loan right here? So then, just to show you up front, that's my loan balance. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to show how much Loyola actually cost me. So average need-based financial aid package for first-time students is $45,000. Average net price for first-time students who receive need-based aids. But let's just get to the juice. So fall and spring is 30 bands each, so it's about $60,000 a year. And that's not including housing and food. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. It's not including housing and food. So I didn't gotta do the math on that, but just tuition alone for 4 years, you paying 60, 120, 180. What's that? 240? 240 grand? 240 grand for 4 years. That's not including housing and food and deposit and then other little stuff, you need throughout the year, bro. That's crazy. So once I saw that and I realized that, I was like, let's look at some more local colleges where I can save some money and get a still good, great education. So I looked into Bowie State University. It was probably gonna be my second choice. I wasn't big on going to a big school or anything like that. I want something local. I can commute. I can get it done quick and easy and save money. I had fun, did my party and stuff, but you don't need to go to a big school to that. So Bowie State in-state tuition annually was $6,000. So that's $3,000 a semester, bruh. That's $3,000 a semester. Let's just say 10,000 total. That's $5,000 a semester, bro. How you get from 5,000 to 30,000 a semester? That's a 6x. That's a 6x in tuition. You feel me? That's a 6 tuition. So it's like you gotta pay attention when you applying to schools and stuff. Like I know it's fun and you just wanna go to the school, you're not really looking how much it costs. But these y'all saw the loan balance. That was on the low end, like very low end. Most people are averaging like 50, 60,000. So like and this is because I strategically did it for that reason, bro. I said, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? So like 5,000, 30,000. Some people still go to the big school. They're gonna be like, well, John, and I'm not gonna get the networking opportunities. You know what I mean? This, that, and the other. I did fine. You gotta apply yourself. It's what you make of it. Now, of course, you go to some small school, maybe not as big as Bowie State or like another school, but you don't have to pay that egregious amount of money to get your education. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. So you probably, like you said, you probably like, well, how do I know I'm gonna get good job offers? How do I know my future gonna be secured? How do I gonna get the best bang for my buck? At the end of the day, you go to college to get a career, to get a job, get your education. So I'm gonna show y'all. So here, what I'm gonna show y'all next is one of my job offers I received while attending Bowie State University, the second school. So this is probably the first big job offer I got with DaVita. It's a Fortune 200 company, leading global provider in kidney care. We do healthcare, but we're not about healthcare. So I was about to be working in the healthcare industry. This is just the full-time, I can see 2023 full-time analyst job description. That was the title at the time. It was a Redwoods analyst. What time am I at? The position was for a Redwood analyst. And yeah, I can see right here, the pay range was 60 to 80,000. So that's with just on the low end of this job offer. This was probably 6-8 months before I graduated. I got this job offer. Just on the low end, I took out 25,000, transferred schools, took out a little bit of money. I 2.5x my investment. I 2.5x my investment on the low end. On the high end, I 3x my investment. 25, 50, about 75. Yeah, I 3x my investment. Three and some change, really. Three and a half, really. I returned my investment just off this one job offer. After this, I didn't, obviously I'm not with this company, but I used this to leverage. That's another story. That's a whole other story. But I use this job offer to negotiate my next job offer. That's different game, though. That's different game. You got. That's different game, though. That's not what it's about. But yeah, though. So, you know what I mean? Are we gonna get transparent or are we gonna get transparent? You feel me? We gonna get, oh shoot, what's happening? Yeah, we gonna get transparent because I'm gonna be honest with my supporters. So if you rocking with me, you supported me, leave a comment below what you think. Was that a bad investment? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I can show you my agree. Somebody try to cap or something. But yeah, I graduated and all that. And I still got a bonus. And it was still a bonus eligible. So, and I still got medical, dental, 401k match, PTO cash out. That's sneaky. The PTO cash out sneaky. I was trying to cash out my PTO. Shoot, I take a little, I take a little extra, little brother. Like I don't need that much PTO. But it was like, nah. I wish you could. I was like, I don't need that much PTO. I cash out 2 weeks. Come up, you feel me? But I get support from my family, all that type of stuff. I don't have no kids, so it didn't really matter. Now you probably like, how I know you really got that? That was really your job offer. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna show you the final job offer. So right before what I just showed you was the job description. Now this is the job offer. As you can see, Jonathan, on behalf of DaVita, I'm pleased to confirm your offer of employment to doing the Redwood Analyst program. This isn't something I typed up, so it's like I can look up this whole program. It's a whole program. It's pretty good. I was actually going to accept the job offer, but someone was telling me I had something bigger for me, and I found it. But this was solid. Like I was actually interested in working here. Found out it was like a good program where I could see good growth potential and all that. And very good salary. I'm not gonna lie. So I was definitely considering this. But you said the start date was September 12th, 2023. That was almost 2 years ago. So this isn't relevant. Like none of this information. This is relevant. This is old. And I got more like this that I share with my supporters and stuff. Just let me know if y'all find this kind of content interesting. I'm trying to throw stuff out there. I'm just trying to make content and see what stick. You know what I mean? Like what people like to see. And I'm trying to be real with it too and try to really help somebody, whether it's one person. You know what I mean? But yeah, your position title will be Redwoods Analyst. Base salary was 70. So boom. After this right here, the loan balance of 23,000. 23,000 the loan balance. And then this job offer right here. That's 70,000. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, 70,000. So let's do 70,000 divided by 20. Let's do 24,000. That's a 3x my investment. And then that's not even the cherry on top for real. Then the video will provide you a one-time $13,000 bonus. Now the taxes, of course, going to come down, but so that's really 70 plus 13,000. That's $83,000 right there. That's an $83,000 job offer. So really, 83,000 divided by 24,000. I 3.5x my investment. You know what I mean? And to ensure you remain with the video and achieve your maximum potential, you'll be eligible to receive an annual performance bonus between 0 and 8,000 of your date of hire. So historically, annual bonus has been paid out at between 50 to 7%. So that's not in the whole thing, but you know what I mean? I get health care and all that type of stuff. Yeah, and I can see this. Contingent upon pre-employment, drug test, background check, all that type of stuff. Signed, it would not really expire November 25th. I remember this date too. I was like, dang. 2022. I was like, dang, bro. Like, I was like, is this really happening, bro? Like, because if you can relate when you're in college, you apply so much. You apply so much. So many jobs I applied to. I only got like a good 5 job offers out of like a whole bunch I didn't apply to, bro. You feel me? But it's that feeling when you finally hit some. You finally hit some. You know what I mean? November is crazy, time fly. But yeah, we look forward to be the village who ended up signing all that good stuff. The rest is history. But I'm showing y'all that you can make smart investments. Go ahead, write this up. So that right there, that's evidence point blank period. But I'm showing you that you can make strategic moves. Not all that is bad if you calculate it right. That's why I'm big on my channel, calculated risk. If you can do calculated risk, you feel me? I got a calculated risk play on right now. I think gonna hit big. So you can leverage that, leverage these to your advantage. Like I said, when you're young, I took this out at 18. I'm 25 right now. I graduated college 2023 at 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? But when you're 18, you can't really get a business loan, something like that. Take that loan out and leverage it to your best investment. For example, if I'm gonna take another loan, I'm probably going. If I would have went again, I would have went for data science, mission information systems, some type of STEM. I would have probably went straight to Bowie. Max on me spending probably like. You're still gonna probably be spending $40,000 a year, $50,000 a year if you take it full loan. You know what I mean? Finesse it a little bit, get it down, work where it's ways you can do it. I just showed you. I did it. So do that. Tech job offer starting like 75. You in a good major, you can get a good 75. That's a great ROI. Now, granted, it's gonna take you like 4 or 5 years to graduate. That's the caveat, but great ROI. You know what I mean? Most investments is gonna take you 10 years to fully return your portfolio. So to do it in 5. And then some. You get a 3. I got a 3.5x. I got friends that got 6-figure plus job offers right out of school. So, hey, the proof is in the pudding. I showed y'all. Great game. Leave comment, subscribe. Yeah, I found some value in this. Let me know what y'all think. And is school, college still, worth it? I got a lot of videos on my channel regarding that. But hey, y'all see it. Hope y'all appreciate that. We out.